What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good one. So I want to come out and talk about the new Gunbot release, but first let's take a quick look at the market cap. Right now we're 621, almost 622 billion dollars. In overall cap, Bitcoin dominance 49.4%. We got Bitcoin has been floating around the 18,000 and change mark for a little bit now, so kind of stagnant. But if you guys were watching the market last night like I was and most of us in the webbot community, the alts just went insane last night. Everything was up, everything. It was a huge sea of green on here on CoinMarketCap, just like it still is for the most part. And on the exchanges, everything was just spiking. I had some Bitcoin that I wanted to spread out into some things, also some Ethereum, and I'll tell you what, it was not a good move last night for me anyway, with everything as high as it was. And although we really haven't seen that much of a pullback on many of these alts, you know, I still could not bring myself to put anything in with prices spiking that high. Like I said, there hasn't been much of a pullback. There's a lot of I've been wanting to add to my positions on a few things, and with prices where they were, you know, a couple times I had said I'm just gonna wait for a pullback, and then I'd wait, and it wouldn't pull back. It would just keep going higher. So eventually I kind of just dollar cost averaged in to an extent on some of my positions. But last night it was just, everything was through the friggin' roof. So I was not trying to really buy too much last night. Anyway, let's take a look at the announcement here. So the new Gunbot version 7.0.1 GUI release is out, and there's also the Xmas edition. So prices have come down on Gunbot because of the rise in Bitcoin price, which is good, because I've had a lot of people who want the bot, but really were not willing to pay the kind of money that it equaled out to in US dollars for the old pricing, which I totally understand that. You know, when I first got into Gunbot, Bitcoin was a lot lower, and you know, equaling US dollar cost was probably about, I really don't remember what it was exactly, but it was a lot cheaper. It was less than half of the cost it is now, or more than half, I should say. Sorry. Anyway, so these are some of the new features and improvements on version 7. New exchange, Gunbot now supports trading on Binance. So the last exchange added to Gunbot was Bitfinex. Now we have Binance, which is really cool. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. New strategies, introduction of the Emotionless strategy based on the Ichimoku cloud. This strategy just works. It has no user configurable parameters except trading limits and the use of double up. Additionally, the Ichimoku strategy has been added. Improved speed and data usage. More market data is saved offline, massively increasing cycling speed and reducing data usage. Secondary API key. You can now activate a new API key without help from support admins. So I know a lot of people, or there was a couple people within the last week and a half who contacted me that I sold licenses to, who had their APIs banned from Bittrex, and they were just running way too many pairs. So now, if you have a current API key and license, we can add a second API key so you can run both APIs on the exchange. Double up improvements. You can now limit the amount of double up buys, choose between high Bollinger Band and RSI as triggers for averaging down, and set a percentage below the last bought price for double up buy orders to be placed. Easier pair syntax. Pair notation now has the same syntax for all exchanges. Funds reserve. New parameter to keep an amount of base currency reserved at all times, not available for trades by Gunbot. RSI. Adding RSI to almost all strategies as an optional extra trigger for buying and or selling. Gain. The new default values for gain. TSSL. Various fixes. Step gain. Improved strategy tuning. Trading view. Fixes for handling multiple incoming trading signals. Logs. Various log changes. Various cache cleaning no longer triggers the safety switch. Fixed an issue that would fail to show base currency balance. Many bug fixes for smaller issues. GUI changes. Pair syntax validation. Pairs added to a setup are now checked for proper syntax. Improved upgrade experience by the option to keep db.sclite between versions. Trading view charts, fixed charts for Kraken and Bitfinex, disable charts for Cryptopia and Binance, not supported by TradingView. API key management improved. So there's some pricing here, and let's take a quick look. And as always, contact me, and you can inquire about the discount through me. So a little bit of a different dashboard here, which is really cool. It shows more information. I like the way it's broken up now. Very cool. Definitely looks better than version 6. So let's take a look. Other than that, most things kind of look the same. Strategies, that looks the same. But the coolest part, in my opinion, is the fact that the emotionless strategy. So in the past, I always ran Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band, a lot of people want to just be able to enter their settings into their bot configuration, run it, and just let it run. To get the most out of your bot, you want to go back, and I would say at least once a day, and check the charts. Okay, look at where the bands are, and then adjust your percentages high and low accordingly. And that doesn't even just go for Bollinger Band, although mostly because that's what I ran. But you want to edit your settings on the bot to, like I said, get the most out of it, maximize your profits. Well, with the emotionless strategy, you don't need to edit anything. It just works, just like it says. So I had always said, even though this is a trading bot, it trades automatically for you. This isn't just a set it and forget it thing. Well, now it is with the emotionless strategy. So you can just put the emotionless strategy on, let it run, and that is that. So let's take a quick look. I just started it up with version 7. I've only started 2 pairs so far, Verge and ADX. So this still looks the same, the way it is set up, and I did not have step gain on there. I don't know why. No, it's running at emotionless. Never mind. Both are running on emotionless. So again, very cool. If you don't have yourself an automatic trading bot and you are thinking about one, Gunbot is the way to go. Trust me. The development team is second to none. There's a huge support community for Gunbot, and it's a tried and true, proven bot, and it's the development on it is ongoing. The team, Gunther and the rest of the team, are constantly putting out updates, constantly fixing any kind of bugs that may be reported. Okay, so if you go back and look at the history of how many different versions have been put out from the beginning, okay, you'll see that once a new version comes out, shortly after there will be another one with bug fixes, because people report bugs and they fix it. So this is by far the best bot, in my opinion, out there. Okay, I've seen other bots run. I've tried another bot, only one, but this is the way to go. Okay, like I said, because of the increase in BTC price, the prices have come down. You can contact me and inquire about the discount. But super excited about this emotionless strategy. I'm going to add a bunch more pairs and just let this sucker run and see what happens. You can also get the Trading View add-on and make your own strategies. Okay, I personally do not use Trading View, but I'm thinking about getting it. That is pretty much all I wanted to come out and say. I was really excited, and I wanted to let everyone know about the new version. And if you guys are interested, the link is in the description to purchase. You can reach out to me to inquire about the discount. Contact information is on the website, which is, like I said, listed in the description. That's how you purchase the bot. There's a page it'll take you to with an order form. On my website, there's contact information. So definitely worth getting. You will definitely make your money back and a lot more. I have done very well trading with this bot. I started off with a pretty conservative amount of Bitcoin, and it has just grown and grown. And I've used that to pay my bills, and also I've used that to invest in assets that I'm just holding and letting grow in price. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia, and I'll see you guys in the next one.